Creativity is truly one of the biggest blessings of taking in the human incarnation. My very dear friend and one of my teachers, Dr. Michael Beckwith, has a wonderful quote which I have in my book. Boredom is the amount of energy it takes to squelch your creativity. So you think about it for a second. People will say, oh, I'm bored. I had a friend come up to me one time, he's like, oh, I'm so bored. I said, well, tell me what your passions are. Because if you're tapped into your passions, I mean, we have so many gifts and talents that we come into this lifetime with. But because society will numb people down, it's almost as if like their passion is here, but because they're so numbed down by pharmaceutical drugs, by bad food, by working a job that they hate, by being in relationships that they don't like and don't encourage them and spark them and ignite the passion in them. It's like they're down here, but all of their gifts are sitting right here. So if you can just reach for it, you take one step in the direction of that. So I asked my friend, I said, well, what do you love? He's like, oh God, I'm so bored. I said, well, what's one thing you love? He goes, I'm an artist. So he takes out his phone, he shows me this painting he did years ago. I'm like, are you kidding me? This is stunning. I said, well, and so I always pinky swear with people because when you pinky swear, you've committed heart to heart to something. So I said, what instead, and next time you're bored, what if instead of saying, oh, I'm so bored, you just picked up a piece of paper and a pen, or you picked up one of your art supplies and you drew something? What if you just did that? I saw him a week later, he said, oh my God, Elizabeth, I'm so not bored. I'm so in my passion and in my creativity and in my artistry. So all that to say, our creativity is right there. Creativity, let's say you're an accountant. Let's say someone's an accountant. Crunching numbers is an expression of creativity. Let's say you're a filmmaker. Making a film is an expression of creativity. For me, as a dancer, dancing is a wonderful expression of creativity. It can look like anything you want. So if I were to share with your audience, because I'm hearing them say now, well, how do I find my creativity? Go on an adventure to discover what it is you love to do, what lights your heart up on fire. What do you love? I love languages, I love dancing, I love speaking, I loved writing my book, I love sharing my talents in that way. So what you want to do first, you go on an adventure to discover what it is you love, and you just be open to how that will reveal itself. Also look at what you did when you were little. Kid, or let's say you owned a lemonade stand when you were a kid, or let's say you had a newspaper route. Someone might say, well, what in the world does that have to do with what I do now? If you were savvy enough to run those businesses at 8 or 9 or 10 years old, you're a born entrepreneur. So a way for expressing your creativity could be starting a brand new business. Doing something that hasn't been done yet in the world. Don't go do something that someone else is doing. What is it that you love to do? I have a wonderful girlfriend. We dance together, and our passion, our connection is in dance. She's also a phenomenal hairstylist. So her passion was to open up a salon where downstairs is a dance studio and upstairs is a hair salon. People said, you're crazy. It'll never work. She started this business this is in the United States, when the economy took a turn for the worst. Her business never was in the red, and she's flourishing like crazy because she took her two passions for life, put them together. And when you do that and you love what you do and you're committing to expressing your gifts and sharing them with people in a beautiful and generous way, it cannot help but be successful.